comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the UCF Knights against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Roman, reporting to the sidelines. Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to the air on the first play. Moves out of the pocket. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Second down after that completion. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, this is right in that zone where you feel like you want to go for it as a head coach, but in this type of situation, it's too early in the game. I feel like they should punt it away, live to play another series. If you go for it and give them a short field here, that could be disastrous.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. The ball is caught. Going toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They'll tackle him at the 27. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks, he's in the clear. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bishop. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the 1st down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's running out of time here. The catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks.
Here he goes. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fighting off the defender. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Outstanding creativity from this offense. Almost hit him there and got into the end zone, but now they're set up inside the 3-yard line, and I got to tell you, you can use whatever you want. You can try to run it in, sneak it in, maybe even use play action. Everything at your disposal as a play caller here.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's shown exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the Knights go ahead and call their first timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They'll tackle him at the 27. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Lindsey. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
He's back to throw again on second down. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
The receiver makes the catch. He'll be ruled down right there, short of the marker. That's going to bring up fourth down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Across the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick? Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a gap. It's Watson.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Third down play for this offense. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab behind the line. It's Watson. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on fourth down on this drive. We're going for it again. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
When they're trying to rely on those yards after the catch to pick up the first down, it's just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on fourth down.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drop in back. Looking to throw for the first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Crosses the 35. Open field, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Knights. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's caught. He's breaking free. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. UCF now spending the second timeout of the half. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Simon. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run, look out. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down, second down. Moving at the second level of the defense now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Ball handed off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the same runner's got it again. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Fighting him off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
They get the second half started with their running play. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Knights come to the line in a hurry-up. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's got space. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab, and they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, UCF. As they come roaring back now. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions. We'll
see if he can make a play on this return. He's a dangerous return. They found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass.
Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
Texas made it to 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Pass hauled in near the 10. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time.
They trap him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. Stock right there at the line, no gain. And the Knights go ahead and call their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Now with the play clock inside 5 seconds, they get the timeout call. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Longhorns are on the move here.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
working. Let's stick with it on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. UCF now spending the second timeout of the half. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Now the Knights will use their third and final timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The quarterback just kneels down. Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joe, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye, and the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh and healthy? That's going to be the challenge moving forward.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you